Hey folks, my name is JT and I am playing Feed the Beast, specifically the Mindcrack mod. And I'm going to create a new Let's Play world here. We're going to call it Jamestown LP. And there we go. The reason I'm creating this world is because, well, I've created a lot of worlds and I really enjoy doing it. And I've never recorded it, but I've always kind of wanted to share my process with people. So I think that this will be a really fun exercise for me and for everybody watching. I think it'll be a great thing to do. I was really hoping that I wouldn't start in a snow. Oh, there's a village. Um, and wow, what's that? Oh, you know what? That's a waypoints get really weird. That's a waypoint from test world that I had created. Anyway, so I really don't like snow biomes. It seems as if there's one right there. But we kind of lucked out. We're in a fur biome. Wow. So, let's see. This is, wow, this is really, really challenging terrain here. I also kind of have a rule about no floating trees. And so this makes that really tough as well. The good news is with the village, we can have an accelerated start. We have access to things like wheat, carrots, potatoes. Personally, I like carrots because they're really easy to grow. You can eat them instantly. You don't have to craft anything. Auto crafting tables, of course, make that a little bit easier. So yes, I'm gonna collect some dirt here just so we can get to the top of this tree pretty easy. I know I could be using things like a shovel. As a matter of fact, I may actually just sit down and commit to having a bench here with these fir logs. So I'm not going to really discuss too much of the kind of the vanilla Minecraft stuff. I'm assuming that if you're looking into mods and things like that, you've probably figured that stuff out. The thing I am going to do though is I'm going to focus on kind of the tips and strategies that I have for Feed the Beast. Some of that stuff may be obvious, some of it may not. This axe is probably going to break so fast. Let's see, there we go. This isn't going to be enough dirt. I tell you what, let's make a pick and go find some cobble. Looks like there's a nice cobble mountain over here. Oh, let's do another thing that I oftentimes do. Let's see. Started right about here. I'm gonna hit B and create a waypoint for spawn. There we go. That's that thing you saw when I first started. Oh, there's a totem here. Wow, this is kind of like a densely packed special place. So the reason I created that waypoint is because I have a terrible memory. Wow, this is kind of cool. Zombie in here somewhere. Angry zombie, and of course, look at that durability just go on that axe. Okay, well, so we've got a great place to go caving to start, which is kind of nice. Probably going to want to track down some sheep here too at some point in the very near future. I'm just making this dark area worse. I'm going to get probably 20 cobble. I might just go until the pick is done. I'm trying to sort of keep the organic looking nature of this. I like to be very low impact on my environment. I don't like doing things like building a quarry or anything like that. So we'll see whether or not that affects my productivity. Sometimes I just break down and I need resources. Um, that's something that's nice about Mistcraft, is you can create worlds. So if you create a mining world, then you feel a lot less guilty about marring the landscape. So I was thinking that this pickaxe would give me like 20. Here we are already at 34, 35. I'm probably wasting a lot of time. It's probably boring to watch me sit there and mine cobble, but everybody's got to kind of get to know me. So I was thinking, even though the spawn's right there, I wanted to stay really close to spawn. Even though the spawn's right there, I'm going to kind of come up onto this hill here, maybe right over, yeah, into the kind of this little embankment here. So you know, need no that. We need some sticks here. We're going to make a pick and an axe and a shovel, and I'd never actually made the shovel, and a sword. So I'm going to still use up that pick, but most importantly, we're going to hit up the axe, shovel. We don't need the seeds or any of this stuff down here. That can go there, and that can go there. I think we're fairly organized in that sense. So we're going to use the shovel and just kind of shave the top off one of these hills. Okay, so now just kind of looking right there it is. All of this to mine that tree. Something else we're going to need to do in the very near future is go looking for sheep. It's going to be nighttime here pretty soon. This fir forest is not helping. I can't quite remember if villages still have those lamps made out of wool, but I might cannibalize those. We'll replace them with better lamps like glowstone or something like that, or redstone lamps. And I don't want to use them. Don't want to replace them with logs. There we go. Jump there for a minute. And don't know why I'm not using the numbers. Suppose I'm just nervous from recording. Still not at the top of the trees. There we go. On our way back down. Should have enough wood for a little while. We're going to be covered in saplings here pretty soon too. So let's get on that sheep situation. Ooh, wicked frame rate drop there. Gonna actually zoom my map all the way out. Oh, all the mobs just disappeared. Is that oh, they're there. I guess they were, oh, I see sheep over there. I don't know if anybody else experiences this, but every once in a while my mini-map just stops showing mobs in general. So if you have any thoughts on that, let me know. I think it's really, really weird. Oh, there's an apiarist here. That's good. We'll be able to do bees kind of from the get-go. Zoom in here a little bit so that we can. Oh my gosh, this village needs some work. This as much as this spawn has got some awesome things, drawing a village right into the middle of a valley like this is a bit troublesome. So we'll probably do this. Wow. Okay, so maybe we'll just pull it up. Yeah, no idea that this was going to be. Look at that. It took almost 22 dirt to get up this high. And oh my gosh, if the sheep are down there, okay, it's not that bad. I was gonna say if they're back down in the bottom. Although it looks like there's a much easier way up here. Appetite there. Okay, so we've got a bed. I think just as it's getting dark too. Ooh, frame rate is just dropping down to 14 frames a second. We'll take a look at that. Seems we've gotten a little bit better there. I'm probably doing a lot of world generation, a lot of recording stuff. Not paying attention there. Really need to get back, get the bed made. And make sure we don't have a bunch of monsters spawning. Oh Jesus, oh my gosh, I'm starving. I wasn't even paying attention to that. I mean, I was, but I didn't realize it was that low. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, phew. I thought that I only got 2 wool. That could have been bad. Sleeping. I'm gonna go kill that pig immediately to my left over here. Get some real sustenance because I'm gonna probably be starving soon. I'm gonna borrow these villagers' wheat and probably craft that into bread. I'll replant this at some time in the future. I think a fun project would be to kind of repair this village too, but try to keep the original feeling. Looks like these farms are going to need some light or something too. So probably I'll abandon that farm up there and just replant everything here. I'm just kind of being indiscriminate about picking this stuff up to save time. Otherwise, I'd have to look and pick and choose between all of them. Something I haven't seen is potatoes. Those will come in handy. We've got the villagers going crazy, opening and closing doors up there. That's fun. Let's plant all this. Kind of my gameplay style, wheat's kind of a staple. We'll probably have some sort of massive building that's a wheat farm at some point in the future. We use that to make things like compost and maybe dirt and a few other things. Alright, all that is replanted. Let's turn this wheat into bread for now. Nope, not that. Oh, I hadn't realized that the bread was there. Okay. Alright, let's prevent ourselves from starving. Okay, so we have a bed, we have that, we have a ton of cobble, so let's make a furnace here. We got flint. You know what, I'm going to make 2 furnaces. We have 16 wood, that's good. Let's see. Kind of use that to create, oh, you know what, I'm not going to do that. To create my first charcoal. reburn that charcoal. And there we go. I think, oh, you know what, actually, we're going to use that charcoal to make torches. Once we get up to about 4 or 5, we'll go to 5, I think. And we'll get some torches. We'll maybe go check out the cave over there, and maybe explore this village and see what happens. I'm really excited to kind of see what happens here. I'm going to do a little bit of cleaning up, maybe make like these walkways better and stuff like that. I'm a big fan of things looking good. We have to figure out what we're going to do for our base. You know, we need to, like, are we going to do like some big lab or something underground or something like that? The only real plan I have is I want to make some sort of spawning pad. Make it kind of cool and have it do some techie kind of things. So let's explore this village. That's awesome. Yeah, there's just all kinds of crazy generation issues here. I'm sure we're gonna have monster issues with the lighting that's going on here. There's some cool outcroppings. Don't see a blacksmith. I did see the apiarist. More food, more carrots. Deep dark hole. Probably start lighting this stuff up to prevent monsters from spawning and taking out the villagers. It's the apiarist. I thought I saw. I guess it'd be worth looking and seeing what these people are trading. Princesses for emeralds. That's not terrible. They are kind of easy to find. Emeralds for bread. No, thank you. Okay, so let's there's a major going on. Hey, look. There's still a fir tree there. Probably take that down, make him a nice yard. This is annoying. Okay, so what's in this building? There's no entrance to this building? None whatsoever. There's just a villager trapped inside. I think the door probably. Here, let's free him. Door opened right into a wall. Oh, come on. Don't you run from me. Ooh, cookies. I like me some cookies. Let's see. Butcher over here. Steaks, whatever. Alright, let's start kind of lighting this up. That's where I originally got the cobblestone. I think this is a cave. Not sure about how deep it goes. Doesn't go deep at all. Some mushrooms here. Spider. Apparently lava up there. This is a really interesting spawn. Quite excited about it. We've got cows and sheep over here. That would have been using copper. I saw copper. I'm always just a a little paranoid that stuff's sneaking up behind me. That completely black ceiling's a little scary up there. I'm already out of torches. For some reason that didn't autofill. Well, copper's good. If we can get 30, I think it's 33 copper and 11 tin, we can make a biodiesel engine. Not that that'll do us a ton of good. The reason I'm leaving cobble behind, thought I heard a spider. The reason I'm leaving, or not cobble, coal, is I like to make the most out of my coal. And I'll come back and get that. As far as making torches and things, I tend to make charcoal because you can, from coal dust, you can make diamonds. And so I like to save that up for that. And unless you know something that I don't, coal is. Oh, I forgot I'm out of torches. Coal is not a renewable resource. So just this spawn is just, oh my gosh. Oh geez. I was not paying attention there. This spawn is such an interesting space. Alright. Got away from him just in time. I saw copper somewhere. There it was. Not quite sure why I'm going all in on just mining copper this first episode. I kind of wanted to do a raw experience and not cut anything. I'll probably keep caving and stuff out of the video, unless that's something you want to see. So let me know. But I'm going to try to keep that out. It's pretty boring, and unless like I have something big I want to talk to you about, then that's not really a big deal. Oh, didn't realize it was getting on nighttime. It's a good thing that I decided to run back out here. Can't wait until I get Boots of the Traveler. Take a little nap here. Wow, okay, so apparently it's not nighttime. I really think that you should be able to sleep any time of day. It'd be really cool if you could sleep during the day to make it night. Or if it just fast forwarded time or something like that until you got up. So, okay. I really want to check that up there. I can't quite tell from here. I don't. No, that's a church, not a mage's tower. I wasn't sure if it was a mage's tower. So I wasn't sure if something we could do something tome crafty. I think I saw a pretty good entrance to over here when I was getting those sheep, but I was kind of panicking a little bit about it being nighttime. I'm gonna probably need to start corralling some monsters and stuff, or not monsters, some mobs. Appetite, note that for later. Indeed, that's a church. Oops. Still no potatoes. Not super happy about that. Is this church not going to have an entrance too? And I don't really remember. Oh, the entrance is way down here. Yep, that's a fun entrance. I don't remember if churches have anything special. No, they don't. Maybe it's a fortress, not a church. I don't know. Oh. Here I am trying to use the main floor. Okay. So it looks like this village is pretty messed up. There isn't anything particularly great about it. Oh, smithy. Never mind. I was hoping. Well, we got a steel sword. That's good. We got gold. That bronze is probably worth something. We have 8 copper. If we use a pulverizer, we can get 2 to 1 on our copper. Or if we use an induction smelter, Mix it up with some sand. So that's 16. We should be able to build a couple sturdy casings from that. Get a fermenter going. That'll allow us to turn saplings into biomass, and then we can make ourselves a biodiesel engine and have some power. So I keep getting confused about home versus spawn. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just set another waypoint over here for home. Go to that one. Yes, we have some pretty cool things. We got to explore a village, see some pretty cool terrain generation. I think I'm going to stop and think about what I think a good base would be, figure out where we're going to build that. Maybe we'll get to work on some sort of spawn platform or something like that. Clear some of these trees, although I'd really like to use Tomecraft for that. Start building out some farms. I'm pretty bad about kind of like gridding things out, so I'm hoping that some of you out there will keep me honest about that and make it so I don't grid stuff out and just kind of build a big cube world. I'm thinking maybe we'll build some farms and stuff to kind of match this terrain. Little house, maybe a hobbit hole. We can use some micro blocks to make some pretty cool circular doors. That kind of stuff. Or we can do like some sort of lab type thing. Yeah, I'm going to call this an episode. I want to make sure that I didn't have any weird technical difficulties and, just kind of go think on that. I hope to see you come back for the next episode, and we'll build some cool things. Maybe do some caving and stuff like that. Thanks.